Hello, my name is Trisha Nepomuceno. I'm going to tell you about a wonderful local company and the reasons why they should switch to glass packaging. I have researched the possible environmental effects of using glass and the effects of using plastic, and the impact on the company's current and future customer base. And I looked into the financial gains, if any, would there possibly be. So the company I'm talking about is Beeutifully Sweet. Beeutifully Sweet is a locally owned new business that strives to only offer bath products made from naturally derived ingredients. My sister started the company about a year or two ago after feeling very annoyed and disappointed that she could not find a company that offered exactly what she was looking for in a product. So this company, Beeutifully Sweet, manufactures and sells things like shampoo, conditioner, body wash, lotions, all made from naturally derived ingredients. She has spent a great deal of time searching out eco-certified ingredients and figuring out the best formulations for each item. I love that my sister started this company because, like her, I have struggled with finding products that are 100% naturally derived and worth their price tag. The fact that she uses ingredients that are biodegradable and sustainable are terrific. The only issue that I have is the use of plastic for the product's packaging. Nearly every item sold through Beeutifully Sweet is in plastic containers. Though these bottles are recyclable, which is wonderful, it would be better to package the products in glass. Recycling plastics still releases a huge amount of toxins into the environment. No good comes from plastics. The worst thing about them, I think, is that they take 450 or more years to decompose in our landfills the way they currently are. According to ecologycenter.org, a 16-ounce PET bottle generates more than 100 times the toxic emissions to air and water than making the same size bottle out of glass. And that would be new. It, of course, uses much less for recycled. The most sustainable choice when it comes to the environment for Beeutifully Sweet is to make switching all of their products to recycled glass containers. Recycled glass releases a significantly lower amount of toxic emissions compared to plastic. There are, of course, some downfalls to using glass. If the glass is not recycled by the consumer, it could take up to 1,000,000 years for them to decompose. However, there are a few ways to ensure that the customers recycle their glass bottles. One of my favorite ideas is having the customers mail back the empty containers using a prepaid envelope. This will allow the company to sterilize the bottle and reuse it for future product. Many people are afraid to use glass, especially in the shower, which I completely understand. It is definitely a concern of mine. I would hope that the customers, knowing that it's glass, would be extra cautious. I know I would. However, I don't think the use of glass would deter any of the current or future customers that Beeutifully Sweet has. It is widely thought that glass is a much better choice compared to plastic, and it could actually encourage potential customers to purchase from Beeutifully Sweet instead of other customers that are using plastic containers still. So the move from plastic to glass will be a company-wide goal. It's going to take some time. The phase out of plastic bottles should be completed within 1 year. Though if need be, the time frame can be increased or decreased, as needed. That should allow plenty of time to use up the stock of plastic bottles that Beeutifully Sweet has and purchase a good supply of glass bottles. There will also need to be testing done on each glass bottle to ensure that the product works with it, that it's compatible with this new packaging. A 3-month time frame, I think, should be allotted just for this. Labels will need to be created and completed during this 3-month time frame as well. A 6-month time frame will be used to create an updated website and promotion of the new glass packaging. The most important part will be ensuring that the return of the empty containers is cost effective to the company. Once the best way to carry out this is decided, practice runs will need to take place. With every order shipped, a return envelope will be added. This envelope will have adequate padding to protect the bottles. It would be awful if we put all this money into it, into the packaging, into the envelopes, for them to return these glass bottles and they're just broken. Then it's not much use. They just have to be recycled and we lose money. So we need to make sure that the packaging is secure and cushiony enough for these glass containers. A prepaid label should be affixed to each envelope so that the customer knows the company is paying for the return of the bottles. A confirmation receipt will be sent to the purchaser, and on this confirmation receipt will be information about how to go about returning the glass bottles to the company to be reused. Because the bottles will be reused, a sterilization area will have to be added. I think the startup costs of this venture are expected to be made up after about 1 year. This move will affect profits and the planet and the people who purchase from the company. The goal is to not need to increase the price of each product. It will probably mean taking a small cut of profits with each product, but it is well worth it for the environment. To be able to reuse the containers for new products will save landfills from so much unnecessary waste and save recycling centers the energy of recycling each container. The environmental cost, the desire to keep unnecessary waste out of the landfills will increase the sales by showing customers that Beeutifully Sweet truly cares about the planet. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.